For years, businesses competed for clicks, websites fought for traffic, and advertisers fought for attention. Brands were trying to stay visible inside search engines and social feeds, but a major change is starting to happen. Artificial intelligence is no longer just helping customers search, it's starting to narrow choices for them, recommend products, summarize information, and increasingly shape what people see before they ever reach your website. Today, we're breaking down how companies like Amazon, TikTok, Meta, and Google are changing online discovery and why businesses may soon be competing for AI recommendation systems instead of traditional website traffic.
The dealer download powered by RS&I.
The internet is feeling different. You can already see it happening. People ask AI systems questions instead of opening multiple tabs. They read summaries instead of full articles. They trust recommendations generated by algorithms they never actually see. And for businesses, that changes the entire game. For years, digital strategy revolved around traffic, getting users onto your website, keeping them there, serving ads, generating clicks, building search rankings. That model shaped huge portions of the modern internet economy. But now platforms are increasingly trying to keep users inside their own systems. Instead of sending people across the web, AI systems increasingly attempt to answer the question immediately and keep them there, sometimes before the customer ever reaches the original source. That may sound convenient for users, but for businesses dependent on traffic, it could become a very different environment. I'm your host, Michael Shiverdecker, and this is the Dealer Download powered by RS&I. Let's take a closer look at how AI is reshaping digital discovery and what it may mean for advertising, customer acquisition, and the future of online business itself. The old internet worked more like a directory. You search for something, the platform returned links, and then you decided where to go next. That process is starting to shrink. TikTok may be one of the clearest examples. A huge percentage of users do not actively search for content there. The algorithm decides what gets surfaced, what gets promoted, what gains attention. Now, AI is pushing platforms even further in that direction. Instead of simply organizing information systems, increasingly attempt to interpret what users want before they fully ask for it. The way they're doing it is mind-boggling. And if you're a business owner, it represents a major change for how you do the things that you do, because now there's an AI layer sitting between the customer and the company trying to reach them. Amazon may be one of the strongest indicators of where this is heading. The company has been integrating AI deeper into shopping experiences tied to Alexa and its AI assistant tools. The goal is no longer simply helping customers search faster. The systems increasingly attempt to guide the decision itself, comparing products, answering questions, making recommendations, helping narrow choices, and eventually, possibly, handling portions of purchasing automatically. That creates a very different environment for brands to operate in. Businesses may eventually compete less around visibility alone and more around whether AI systems recommend them in the first place. You may be asking yourself, what's the difference? Can't the AI just see your website? Technically, yes, but recommendation systems appear to evaluate information differently than traditional search engines. They are increasingly looking at usefulness, context, engagement, trust signals, and how confidently the system believes it can answer the user's question. That changes almost everything about how online discovery works. Google may present the biggest disruption of all. For years, the internet economy depended heavily on Google sending users to websites. Publishers depended on it. Bloggers, your local news organizations, affiliate marketers all depended on it. Honestly, Googling became part of our everyday vocabulary for a reason. Searching the web became second nature. If you wanted information, what'd you do? You Googled it. That behavior shaped enormous portions of the internet economy. Now, AI generated summaries and AI overviews are starting to change that relationship. Users increasingly receive direct answers inside the search experience itself. That means fewer clicks, fewer visits, and potentially fewer opportunities for websites to monetize that traffic. A lot of businesses still have not fully processed what this could mean long term because if platforms answer the question before the customer reaches the website, the traditional traffic model starts to unravel. For dealers and marketers, this creates a completely different visibility challenge. For years, we focused heavily on search rankings, website optimization, social engagement, and ad performance. Those things still matter, but now another layer is emerging. Can AI systems understand your business clearly? Does your content actually answer real customer questions? Can platforms easily identify what services you provide and why someone should trust you? Businesses are no longer competing only for traffic. Increasingly, they are competing for AI interpretation and recommendation. And honestly, many businesses are still creating content for the old version of the internet. The deeper issue here may not simply be search, it may be control. The platforms controlling AI recommendation systems increasingly influence what customers discover online in the first place. That creates enormous power for the companies sitting between businesses and consumers. For years, the internet decentralized access to information. You could build a website, create content, and compete for visibility relatively openly. AI systems may begin centralizing parts of discovery all over again. Only this time, businesses may not fully understand how those recommendation systems make decisions behind the scenes. Here's your authorized dealer action plan based on what we're seeing in AI driven discovery right now. First, create content that answers real questions. Useful educational content is becoming increasingly valuable. Second, explain your business simply. If customers get confused, AI systems probably will too. Third, diversify your visibility. Do not rely entirely on one platform or one traffic source. Fourth, focus on trust and consistency. Reputation increasingly matters across digital ecosystems. And finally, number five, start prepping for recommendation driven discovery. The future of online visibility may depend on whether platforms choose to highlight your business at all. Artificial intelligence is beginning to reshape how customers discover products, services, and businesses online. The companies that adapt early may gain enormous advantages in visibility and customer acquisition. Others may slowly discover that traffic, attention, and discovery are no longer working the way they once did. Because increasingly, businesses are not just competing for clicks anymore, they are competing to become the recommendation itself. I'm your host, Michael Shiverdecker, and this has been the Dealer Download powered by RS&I. For more industry insights, telecom trends, and opportunities impacting authorized dealers across fiber, wireless, smart home security, and connected services, be sure to visit rsiinc.com. That's rsiinc.com. Thanks for joining us.
The Dealer Download powered by RS&I.